Hello, welcome to Crafternoon with Mr. Ryan. I'm Mr. Ryan. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make clothes hanger airplanes. Here's a little example I made before. And you'll see it's a multicolored airplane. This is a really fun craft you can do with just a few basic supplies you might have lying around your house. So the first thing you're going to need is a clothes hanger. And when you get a clothes hanger, you can use basically any kind of clothes hanger, but the bigger clothes hanger you have, the better. You're also going to need some construction paper. You're going to need paper that's a little sturdy and it has some strength to it. It won't exactly bend or wilt like that. So I recommend actually picking out 2 pieces of construction paper. And if you want, you're actually welcome to pick any colors you like. You can actually use 2 different colors and multicolors for a really nice effect on your little clothes hanger playing. So what I want you to do I want you to take those 2 papers you have and I want you to just fold them over each other. Just fold them long ways right on over each other. It might be a little hard to fold it perfectly, but I want you to just fold it down, just like that. Now you're also going to need some scissors and you're going to need something to glue with. I have here some glue stick. So what I want you to do is, now that you have your paper folded in half, we're going to cut out the first wing. And I want you to take a look at your clothes hanger, and I want you to take a look at the paper and figure out how big you want your wing to be. It shouldn't be too big. Here's an example. It should only take up a little bit of the paper. If your wing is too big, it's just going to take over that whole clothes hanger. So I want you to get your paper that's been folded in half, and I want you to pick out a small size piece for your wing, and then I want you to just cut. Just make a nice long cut, and let's just go ahead and cut all the way to the top, right? And then let's go ahead with our scissors and figure out how big we want our wing to be. I think this is maybe around here is a good size. So I want you to just do your best and make a rounded edge here. We're going to cut up and then down. And it's going to be a little tough, you might find, to cut all that way. But I want you to make a nice rounded edge, just like that. There's a nice rounded edge. And then I want you to go ahead and do the same for the other side, where it's bended, where it's folded. Try and see if you can make a nice rounded edge up there. And you'll notice as you're cutting, you're actually going to separate all of your papers into 4 different pieces of paper, like this. You see? We've got 2 sets of these long ovals, I suppose you could call them. And then I want you to take your 2 sets. You can pick whatever colors you like, and I want you to just glue them together. Now this is going to make our wings nice and sturdy so they won't bend easily. We're going to basically glue 2 construction papers together so it's nice and sturdy, right? So we're going to take our first wing, stick it together just like so. Try and stick it so that it doesn't overlap, right? And we're going to do that the same with our next wing. And this was nice because this gives us wings that are exactly the same size for uniformity on our airplane, which is good. These things will probably not be able to fly, but hey, it's still fun to imagine, huh? So we're going to glue our second wing together, right? And then let's go ahead and take our clothes hanger, and we're just going to glue our wings on the clothes hanger. I recommend using the closed side as the front of your plane, but you can use any side you want. And we're gonna now just put some glue on towards the front of the plane, right? And we're gonna stick a wing on there. Simple as that. Boop. Nice wing. I chose a black and a purple. As you can see, I think that they make a nice color group. I think they complement each other well. And we're also going to take the other side, the bottom of our clothes hanger, and we're going to also just go ahead and glue our wing on, just like that. Now we've got 2 wings on our clothes hanger. They look very nice, but we're going to need a tail, right? We're going to need a tail fin. So I want you to just, we're actually only going to need 1 tail fin. This time we're not going to need 2 sets of wings for the tail fin. I want you to just unfold your paper and just cut out, just like you did with a wing, only let's make it a little smaller. Let's make it maybe half or 3/4 of the size of the other wing, of the other wings, I should say. And we're going to get a nice rounded edge, right? You can see here's one rounded edge. And we're going to cut the other rounded edge. We're going to try and round the edges out. Now it's okay if you don't round it. That's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually messed that one up, so I'm going to go ahead and cut another tail fin out. You might have to try again, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with just trying again and making sure you get it right. I always think that's the case, right? If you can't do something, you try and try again. Practice makes perfect, they say. So we're going to get nice 2 rounded edges on our tail fin, and it's just going to look like a little blob. And we're going to go ahead and glue that together again. We're going to glue the pieces together, and that's going to make it nice and sturdy so it can stick and stay and not flop over, right? And then I want you to just pick any color you like. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut, again, we're going to try and use that same size for our tail fin. We're going to cut another tail fin that's a little bigger than the first tail fin, and I'll show you why. This is one of the last steps, and I think this is actually going to look pretty cool. I think you'll see this and enjoy it. Now, I actually meant to say you don't even need 2 pieces. You can only you don't even need to use 2 pieces of construction paper. You can just use one color. I think it's nice for uniformity's sake. And then I want you to just bend at the flat end like that. And then I want you to just bend again. And I'll show you why. I'll show you what this is about. So it's going to look like this. We're going to have, it's sticking up in the middle, and then this part, this is going to be the base. And we're going to take this part and this, the tail fin, and I want you to just put glue here on the bottom, and then just stick it right onto that tail fin, just like this. And if you want, you can even put glue underneath this part here, right? And that's just so that stays down. And just like this, we have a functioning tail fin with a little thing that pops up with a little fin. And we can just take this and we'll glue it onto the back of our clothes hanger, the part you pinch, right? I want you to just stick that, put some glue on the back there, stick it on. It might come off, that's okay. And voila, we've got a little airplane. Very cool. I used a black and a purple color scheme, but you can use any colors, your favorite colors if you like. And just like that, we have a very cool model airplane we can put on our dresser or in our playroom. And we have ourselves a little vroom, very cool airplane. Well, thank you all for joining me today with Crafternoon. For Crafternoon with Mr. Ryan, I'm Mr. Ryan. I hope you enjoyed making some airplanes with me today, and for other crafts, you can feel free to check out some other videos on this channel. I had a lot of fun with you, and I encourage you guys to check out some of the other great videos we have here, like our story times or our guitar lessons. And as always, if you're looking for some fun activities you can do at home, go to veronalibrary.org/children. Until next time, I'll be seeing ya.